you're anything like us, then you must be anxiously awaiting for new information about Descendants 3. While we eagerly analyze any possible teasers or trailers, there's also a lot to learn about the cast. We'll tell you some things you probably didn't know about Anna Cathcart before you get to see her portraying Dizzy in the new film. But first, take a moment to hit the subscribe button for more from the things. Okay, let's get started. Youngest. Joining the cast of a sequel can feel a lot like being the new kid at school. It's especially tough when you're the youngest person on set. In the first Descendants movie, the youngest cast member was Brenna D'Amico, who plays the fairy godmother's daughter, Jane. But during Descendants 2, there was a new 13-year-old on the set named Anna Cathcart, who played the role of Dizzy. It's impressive enough that this kid has a Descendants movie on her resume at age 13, but now Anna is adding another Descendants film at age 15. The favorite. Being the youngest on set did not stop Anna Cathcart from being an immediate hit in Descendants 2. Sophia Carson plays Evie, the daughter of the evil queen. And when she was asked who her favorite character was in the franchise, she admitted that when it comes to Descendants 2, she has a soft spot for Drizella's daughter. Oh, hey, what a coincidence. That happens to be Dizzy, played by Anna Cathcart. Considering the fact that Evie is a major character in both Descendants and Descendants 2, we definitely consider this high praise. Now, when it comes to director Kenny Ortega, well, Anna Cathcart isn't exactly in his top 3. He says his favorite characters are Uma, Harry, and Gil. To all the boys I've loved before. If you love seeing Anna Cathcart on screen, there are many more opportunities to see her in action. She'll be starring in To All the Boys I've Loved Before, based on the 2014 novel written by Jenny Han. In the book, Laura Jean Song Covey writes love letters to all her former crushes, and then one day, they kind of end up getting sent in the mail. Anna will be playing Laura's younger sister, Catherine Kitty Song Covey. Make sure your Netflix subscription is up to date, because that's where this movie is getting released on August 17th, 2018. Odd Squad. Before landing the role of Dizzy in Descendants 2, Anna Cathcart was known for another notable role. She played the role of Agent Olympia in the TVO Kids and PBS Kids comedy series Odd Squad. It's an educational television series where children use reasoning and mathematical skills to investigate strange occurrences. And it's not just your typical kids show. This show has aired all over the world. Impressed? You should be. Anna reprised her role in the 2016 film adaptation of the series, Odd Squad, the movie. Since she's used to strange and unexplained happenings on set, we bet she had no problem transitioning to Descendants 2. Fans. If you're a fan of Anna Cathcart, you are not alone. She may be young, but she's used to being the center of attention. From the time she started playing the fun-loving Agent Olympia on Odd Squad, she has built quite a fan base with her adoring public. According to Anna, she's constantly approached by kids eager to score some FaceTime with their television hero. While some celebrities consider interacting with their fans to be a chore, Anna says she's always happy to share a smile, a kind word, or a photo with one of her fans. But if you think about it, it can't be easy to turn down adorable kids, even if she wanted to. Dream come true. Perhaps another reason that Anna Cathcart is so generous with her time and attention is because she knows what it's like to be a huge fan. Just like most of us, Anna watched and fell in love with Descendants. Auditioning for the sequel was much more than just another acting gig for her. It was a chance to be part of a series that she was passionate about. During her audition, she sang a Meghan Trainor song, which was apparently enough to impress the casting directors. Getting to be a part of the Descendants franchise has been a dream come true for Anna. Drizella. We all know that Anna Cathcart plays the sweet, likable Drizzy Tremaine in Descendants 2. Her character is the daughter of Drizella Tremaine, one of Cinderella's wicked stepsisters. This makes her the niece of Anastasia Tremaine and the granddaughter of the wicked Lady Tremaine. And here's something for the die-hard Anna Cathcart fans. You know the show on ABC, Once Upon a Time? Well, the episode entitled One Little Tear features Drizella as a young girl. The person chosen to portray young Drizella was none other than Anna Cathcart. It's pretty interesting that Anna ended up playing the mother of her Descendants 2 character in a totally different franchise. Awards. Getting to act in one of your favorite franchises is reward enough, and Anna Cathcart has been nominated for many other awards. Thanks to her work on Odd Squad, She's been nominated for the Best Young Ensemble in a TV Series by the Joey Awards. She's also been nominated for Best Performance, Children or Youth, by the Canadian Screen Awards in 2018. These nominations alone are impressive, and we have no doubt there'll be plenty other awards coming her way. Castmates. We know that Anna Cathcart joined the cast for Descendants 2, but we want to know the other new members. The existing characters of Descendants had plenty of new faces to learn for Descendants 2, and Dizzy was just the start. Who would forget uber supervillain Uma, who almost stole King Ben away from Mal? The daughter of Ursula was played by China Anne McClain, and the one who told us to get ready for the third film in the series. Then there's Harry, the son of Captain Hook, played by Thomas Doherty, and Gaston's son Gil, played by Dylan Playfair. Even though she wasn't one of the original cast members, Anna maintains that being on set felt like being a part of one big happy family. New family. After finding her place with her Descendants family, things are about to shake up on set for Anna Cathcart. She'll be back for Descendants 3, along with some brand new characters. Hercules is one of the most underrated Disney films of all time, but the evil character Hades is one of the best. Lucky for us, he'll be making an appearance in Descendants 3, played by Cheyenne Jackson. We'll also meet Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog. He's played by Jamal Sims. Kristen Convery and Luke Rossler joins the cast as Squeaky and Squirmy, respectively, the sons of Peter Pan's Mr. Smee. We are insanely excited to meet these and more new characters when the film is released. Rejection. We, the fans, only see the good parts of being an actor, but there are some serious drawbacks that we don't see. To get her role on Odd Squad, Anna Cathcart had to go through 3 grueling rounds of the audition process. Although she does credit her role of Agent Olympia for opening doors for her, the process still isn't easy, not by a long shot. She explained that an actor could go through over 100 auditions and still be rejected by every single one. She understands rejection is just part of show business. She just isn't right for every role. So Anna does her best to take things in stride and avoid taking it personally when she isn't cast for a part. School. Being a teen star can seem glamorous, but they have to do mundane things just like the rest of us. Not only that, but these seemingly mundane tasks are sometimes harder as a result of their job. Yes, Anna Cathcart and her co-stars on Odd Squad still have to go to school. Because of their shooting schedule, traditional school simply doesn't work while the show is in production. Instead, they take classes in segments of 2 hours in between scenes. But there are the occasional days where there's a lot that needs to be filmed. In that case, schoolwork can be moved until later. This can add up to an extremely busy and long day for Anna and her fellow actors. Sky high. Okay, Anna Cathcart doesn't get to escape her schoolwork just because she's famous. But she does get some major perks. Not only does she get to hang out with some fabulous co-stars like Dove Cameron, Sophia Carson, and Sarah Jeffrey, but sometimes she gets to do it in the air. While filming Descendants 2, Anna got to ride in a plane piloted by the Jedediah Goodacre, who of course, as you all know, plays Chad Charming. Apparently the cast enjoyed the outing so much that they got to do it again when filming Descendants 3. Except this one wasn't piloted by Chad Charming. But no matter, the cast still got to enjoy a scenic tour over Vancouver, Canada. It's going down. Since we've been so distracted by Descendants 3, it's easy to forget how hyped we were for Descendants 2. Back when we were desperate for any bit of information about the movie, Disney Channel was kind enough to provide us with a behind-the-scenes special to obsess over. They released Descendants 2, It's Going Down, which, as we mentioned, was a behind-the-scenes peek at the making of Descendants 2. Oh, and the host? Yeah, you guessed it, Anna Cathcart. If you haven't already seen it, it's a great watch. It has exclusive footage of director Kenny Ortega on set and interviews with the cast. Instagram. Like tons of other teenage girls, Anna Cathcart has her very own Instagram. But unlike other teens, hers occasionally features some behind-the-scenes looks. So following her is a must. In addition to photos of her castmates, Anna also gives us a glimpse into her life. She also enjoys posting pictures of Polaroid photos on her Instagram. So meta. Right now, just over 200,000 followers get to admire her selfie game and see photos of the cast and crew of the Descendants franchise moving. One of the most interesting parts of the Descendants franchise is getting to see the children of some of our favorite villains actually grow up. While some of the characters desire to be good, others struggle, like Mal. And some are very happy with being the villains they are, like Uma. Anna's character Dizzy grew up with Sophia Carson's character Evie, and the two of them were close. But Evie ended up going to Ardon Prep, while Dizzy was left behind to toil at her grandmother's hair salon. But don't lose hope. It looks like Anna is going to have to get used to acting on some new sets. At the end of Descendants 2, we learn that Dizzy finally gets her chance to go to Ardon Prep. Dizzy doll! There are tons of exciting things about being on television and in movies. You get to go to fancy award shows, hang out with famous actors, and maybe, if you're lucky, star in your favorite franchise. And with all the famous actors out there, not all of them get to have their very own doll. Yeah, you heard me. Anna Cathcart has her very own doll, created by Disney for Descendants 2 fans. It must be so surreal, not to mention creepy, to come face to face with a doll that looks exactly like you. But that's reality for Anna Cathcart. What if they come out with an updated version of the doll based on what happens in Descendants 3, Dino Dan? Odd Squad isn't the only television show that Anna Cathcart has been a part of. She's also been in episodes of the Canadian television series Dino Dan. The series premiered on TVO Kids in Canada, and shortly after, on Nick Jr. in the United States. It seems like Anna is the perfect fit for educational shows, since Dino Dan teaches kids about general science, and of course, dinosaurs. The show utilizes both live action and CGI, and follows paleontologist wannabe Dan Henderson and friends as they get up close and personal with dinosaurs. Anna played a character named Robin in the episodes Dinos of a Feather and All in the Dino Family. The new youngest. As we mentioned before, then 13-year-old Anna Cathcart was the youngest cast member of Descendants 2. Well, she's gonna have to give up the title of youngest when she appears in Descendants 3. There will be at least one new 13-year-old that we know of, and her name is Jada Marie. One of the new characters in the third movie is Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog, played by Jamal Sims. We'll also meet his daughter Celia, played by Jada. Considering how the former youngest cast member gets along with everyone now, we're sure Anna won't mind showing Jada around the set. Dove Cameron. So we discussed that when she auditioned for the role of Dizzy, Descendants was already Anna Cathcart's favorite movie. Not only was she a huge fan of the franchise, but there was one actress in particular who earned her admiration. Apparently, Anna has always been a huge fan of Dove Cameron, who plays Mal in the series. The two seem to have gotten pretty close behind the scenes, and Dove even compliments Anna's interview skills during Descendants 2. It's going down. It looks like, despite the age difference, Dove has taken young Anna under her wing. Nothing against Anna, but we are totes jealous. So we are dying to know what characters you're most excited to see in Descendants 3. Are you looking forward to seeing an old favorite or a brand new character? Let us know in the comment section. Then hit the subscribe button for more videos from The Things. Thanks for watching. See you next time.